Hey guys, Steve, KO4FL, and today I'm going to build the Common Mode Choke Test Kit from Halibut Electronics. We'll start out by going through the bag to see what all comes in it, and then we'll put it together, and then I'll do a follow-up video to show how I actually use it to test all of the different clamp-on ferrites and toroid cores that I have to make sure that I've got the proper choking on my radios, so that things like my stove doesn't get turned on randomly when somebody remotes into my radio. So we'll switch over to the overhead view here. You can see I've got my OmniFixo set up. Let's open the bag. Start out with the circuit board. And of course, Mark sends one of his stickers. But on the front side here, he's got everything really well screen printed. And this has the calibration standards in it for your nano VNA. The back side is also screen printed with where everything goes. Mark does a fantastic job with getting this all set up. Clamp everything in here. Put that off to the side for a minute. Bag of stainless steel hardware. I'm betting for the SO239s and in-style connectors that come with this. So you can test all the different, another N, 239, another one, even banana plugs. That. Mark's card with the QR code on how to actually put the thing together. And then there's a couple of different switches here. I've got the right ones together. Your B and C connectors. And your SMAs. Let me go ahead and get Mark's website pulled up. If I just place everything here first. Through bottom off the banana ports here. Let's go there. In connectors up top. 39's on the bottom. Backwards from his. Look at the output side. That's why I'm backwards. Okay. I set up the input side first. Yeah, it looks like I do have all the parts. There are 3 single pole double throw switches and 2 single pole triple throw switches. Those are the triples, those are the he recommends we start with the switches and the SMA connectors on the input side. Soldering iron heating up here. Here. Right. Let me grab the tape, and I'm going to tape those down here real quick just to hold them so I can get everything soldered in. All right. Tear off little sections of tape here. Flip the board over. Stay in place. Get my solder flux here. Get my solder flux here. Flux to help the solder flow. Clean the tip. I'm just going to tack in here real quick. These switches won't take a whole lot of heat. And gets that one started. Just trying to get the solder down the base there. All right. That's got the switches soldered in here. Good angle. Tape off. Now he has us do the BNC connectors and the other two SMAs. All right, so I've got the BNCs and the output side SMAs all taped in here. And that is a no clean flux that I will have the link down in the description if anybody wants to purchase some. Again, just trying to tack that ground leg in there. And that's not a good solder joint. That's going to hold while I go ahead and everything set here. Yeah, we got that. We'll go back and do the center pins on the B and C's. Side SMA. Checking to make sure I don't have any solder bridges. A little bit of a block. Tape off. We've got the BNC and the output SMA. Input side, got our calibration switches, as well as our tester through switches and SMAs. Next on his list, screw down the remaining sockets. I'm just going to hold the nut on the bottom. Screws up onto them. And then for the the banana connectors, looks like you remove both nuts. Get them through with the washer up top. Couple of screws and bolts, or screws and nuts to put on here. Now that I've got all those screwed down, realized you're going to want to make sure that the cup of the 239 or the in connector is actually to the inside, not to the outside like I put that one on. The rest of them looks like I got them right. You need to run a wire from the center pin to the center pin connector on the board. I just want these snug. I don't need them super tight. Back and put a nut driver on them later, just to make sure. I just want these snug. I don't need them super tight. Back and put a nut driver on them later, just to make sure. Okay, so you only need to install those wires if you have the open, short, and load standards for UHF or N-type connector. Otherwise, you can leave those wires off. Is only install the wires for the calibration standards you have. I only have the calibration standards for the SMAs, so I am going to leave those center pins off for now until I get those calibration standards later. All right, so there it is, guys. That's the common mode. Make sure I say it right for Mark. Halibut Electronics common mode current choke test rig. In completed form there. Overall, pretty easy kit to do. A couple of small solder spots, but all in all, great kit. Thanks, Mark, and thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Be good humans. 73.